My beloved child, I ask you to set aside your present focus. It matters not if you are burdened by fatigue, nor if you feel you have encountered this wisdom already. What I am about to impart requires your undivided spirit, for this is a unique communion. This is a direct encounter with the profound reality of who you have become after all you have navigated. A fundamental shift has taken place within you, one you are only beginning to comprehend. Those around you have sensed it, even if they lack the language to articulate it. Even your angels acknowledge this change and are responding in ways you will fully grasp by the close of this message. You rose beyond mere endurance in what seemed designed to crush you. You emerged from that period with an inner might previously unknown. And when I speak of a reverent astonishment, I am not referring to mortal understanding. I mean that deep awe felt across existence when an inner being demonstrates power exceeding all anticipation. You achieved this, my precious one, unaware of the exact instant it happened. This disclosure of the shift within that took place, while you felt only the weight of hardship, will permanently reshape your perspective on every difficulty you met and every lonely vigil you faced alone. Remain with me, and I will unveil the essence of the strength that has awakened within you. I will reveal why this strength disturbs shadows as much as it elicits respect in the celestial realms, and its meaning for every facet of your emerging existence. Let us now recall a period in your journey you would likely wish to erase. A stretch of time when all seemed to come undone at once, when trials arrived not in isolation, but in ceaseless succession, offering no respite before the next impact. You know precisely the period I speak of, my child. There was a point, or perhaps many consecutive points, when you truly wondered if you had any more to give. The pressure was so vast it permeated your very frame. Weariness reached beyond thought or feeling, settling to the depths of your being. There were unforeseen departures, faith betrayed by those you deemed steadfast, avenues vanishing inexplicably, and chances fading just as they appeared assured. There was deep solitude when companionship was most desired, and the most difficult aspect of all, the sense that I, myself, had withdrawn from you. For truthfully, there were moments when your prayers met only stillness, when you searched for clarity and received none, when you looked for reason in the events and perceived none. I am going to uncover a truth for you that perhaps no one has properly articulated. Before that arduous time, there were aspects within your spirit that constrained you, though you were unaware. Apprehensions that restricted your essence, ties to individuals or situations that hindered your destined course, self-perceptions that did not match your true capacity, and ease that encouraged inertia. The arduous conditions divested you of these, not with tenderness, nor with ease, but with purpose. And what persisted once all that could depart had gone is the very essence of your current being, something that is indestructible, having already moved through what felt like utter undoing and appeared intact. While you navigated that challenging season, while each day felt heavier than the last, an evolution was occurring within, entirely beyond your knowing. Your deepest self was undergoing a foundational renewal, not simply repaired or adjusted, but repatterned at its very core with fresh guiding principles. Let me explain this in terms you can grasp. When your inner self holds inherent frailties, mere superficial changes prove insufficient. Sometimes the sole answer lies in dissolving the prior state of being to its very essence and establishing a wholly different internal order. That is what was happening within you, my cherished one. Your prior inner order, your former manner of interacting with existence, your past perception of self, held intrinsic boundaries that would have hindered the emergence of your true purpose. no matter how much effort you exerted. That former way of being simply could not uphold the vastness of your calling. Then arrived the dissolution. And while you perceived that as bereavement, as anguish, as apparent meaningless ruin, unseen forces were active, guiding a new unfolding. Every tear you wept released old habits meant to fade. Every wakeful night repatterned mental roots that held you to diminished expressions of yourself. Every moment of betrayed confidence detached ties that would have impeded your next phase. Every sealed passage rechanneled your vigor toward avenues your conscious awareness could not yet discern, but which your inner self recognized completely. I am not idealizing your hardship, my beloved. I am not implying it was simple or that it was deserved. I am simply illuminating the actual events, so you might at last discover purpose in what once felt entirely devoid of sense. For here is a reality seldom grasped concerning those destined for distinction. The severity of the challenges you encounter directly corresponds to the immensity of the fortitude you are meant to bear. Consider the most influential spirits across time. Their encounters with deprivation and difficulty were profound. My child, consider those who walked difficult paths before you. There was an individual who met such utter devastation that his very name symbolized profound anguish. Yet, my beloved child, he was not destroyed by it. He was formed by those ordeals. What emerged was a spirit that regained much more than had been lost, and more precious still, a deep comprehension of my nearness that only arises from arduous passages through tribulation. Then there was another taken captive by his own family. He faced untrue charges and lengthy imprisonment. Supporters who pledged assistance overlooked him. Whenever his situation appeared ready to lighten, it grew heavier. But he was not broken by this, my precious one. He was positioned by these events. And what arose afterward was a guide with the ability to safeguard whole populations, even those same family members who had wronged him. Still, another was relentlessly hunted for years, compelled to find sanctuary in concealed locations. He met constant deceit. He existed as a fugitive, despite a vow of future leadership. The chasm between his present state and his appointed path appeared impassable. But he was not undone by this, my cherished child. He was readied by these occurrences. And what came forth was a spirit I claimed as my own. Do you see the emerging pattern, my beloved? The severe tests were not arbitrary. The profound difficulties were not without intent. They were specifically purposed to manifest what was essential. My child, you are part of my grand intention for all existence. Let us now consider what has emerged within you from your difficult passage. It is more than just gaining strength, more than simply learning to endure. No, my precious one, this change runs much deeper. You have unlocked ways of understanding that are simply closed off to those who have not walked through such testing times. Let me put this plainly, my child. Before your profound struggles, certain truths were beyond your grasp. You missed the quiet stirrings of the unseen world. You could not recognize certain patterns of life, not for lack of inner strength, but because your spirit was not yet attuned to such delicate frequencies. But your trials have sharpened you. They have reshaped the very core of your being. And now, my beloved, you see what was once veiled. You feel the unseen before it becomes visible. You grasp the underlying order of things where others see only confusion. You know what is true and what is false with a clarity that surpasses the ordinary. You now navigate spiritual challenges with a wisdom you did not possess before. This is not a reason for pride, my child. It is not about feeling better than others. It is simply about understanding what truly occurred during your change. and this new strength deeply troubles those who stand against me. A spirit that passed through immense hardship and remained sound, a heart that bore deep sorrow and emerged without bitterness, a soul severely tested but not shattered. This poses a profound challenge to darkness. It cannot be moved by their common strategies. It cannot be deceived by their lies. It cannot be trapped by their anxieties. Their old methods fail against one who has already overcome what should have destroyed them. Consider the true meaning of this, my precious one. Someone who lost everything and found the ability to start anew. Someone who faced betrayal and learned they did not rely on those who hurt them. Someone who walked through deep gloom and discovered their own inner radiance. Such a soul is not easily intimidated. Such a soul cannot be swayed by empty promises of ease. Such a soul will not abandon their truth for approval. This deeply worries the powers that seek to restrict others and keep them bound. My beloved child, I need you to understand a core truth about where you stand now. Who you are today is not who you were. This is not just a comforting thought or a beautiful phrase. This is a real spiritual fact. In the unseen world, there are clear distinctions. Souls are recognized based on their path and proven ability. Before your tests, you were seen in one way. After your challenging journey, your place was redefined. This occurred naturally, my child, not as a reward, nor for accumulating merit through pain, but because your inner change was so complete, it altered the very core of your spirit. It is like moving from a student to someone who fully understands their field. It is not just a different label. It is a fundamental shift in your ability and influence. And just as an expert has understanding and opportunities a beginner does not, your new position grants you access to parts of reality that were once closed. But here is what many do not grasp, my precious one. With this new position comes new attention. You are now observed in ways you were not before. Both the heavenly spheres and the forces that resist me see you differently. Heaven, because it is preparing you for duties that fit your expanded ability. The opposing forces, because they recognize a power they wish to lessen. This explains much of what you have likely felt recently, my child. Unexpected resistance in areas that were once easy. Stronger attacks from the unseen when you are nearing a breakthrough. Larger difficulties for things that should be simple. It is not by chance. It is a direct reaction to the person you have become. You must grasp this to move through what lies ahead wisely. For the struggles you now face are not the same as those you knew before. They demand fresh ways of thinking, deeper clarity, and different methods of interaction. But you possess all of that now, my beloved. That is what your trials have granted you. When I speak of the profound reverence you inspired, I need to explain its true meaning, my child. In ancient writings, there is a term often translated as dread, but it does not carry the human sense of fright. It signifies a deep, holy wonder, a sacred amazement. That sensation that comes when encountering something so grand, it transcends all ordinary comprehension. That is what occurred in the unseen realms when you came forth from your deep trials. Not because I was unaware of your capabilities, but because seeing what was possible become actual always brings a sacred instant, even for me. I knew the potential I placed within you, my cherished one. But observing that potential withstand difficulty, watching it thrive despite overwhelming odds, witnessing it fully manifest when every reason suggested it could not, that brings forth this holy wonder, this immense significance. And this is what it means for you, my beloved. When your change is so complete that even the heavens pause in awe, you have reached a point from which there is no turning back. You are no longer just one among many searching for understanding. You are not simply a person striving for spiritual growth. You have become an enduring proof. My beloved child, who you have become declares an unyielding spirit. You are clear evidence of steadfastness, a soul that would not yield to tests that would crush others. This transformed self, born from your deep passage, holds a distinct presence that touches everything around you. With this profound shift comes a solemn duty. It is not a heavy weight meant to wear you down, but a precious responsibility to be treated with honor. The power you now hold, shaped in the core of your experience, cannot be taken lightly. You must not use it carelessly, nor let it be spent on unimportant things. Its price was too great for it to be misused. Every tear you shed in the intense pressure, every night you persevered when you felt you could not, every act of disloyalty you met without letting resentment take hold, every loss you carried without losing your true self, all of this has priceless value. What came forth from these trials deserves your thoughtful care and regard. This does not mean you will never stumble, my child, or that you must reach perfection. Now, my child, you are asked to live with awareness, to act with clear intent, reflecting the true person you have grown into. Be aware, my precious one, that some will try to misuse the sacred trust I have placed within you. They will try to convince you that protecting your own space is selfish. They will label you as uncaring for safeguarding your inner quiet. They will seek to obligate you to every request that comes your way. Do not give in to these attempts. Genuine care for others does not mean you must always take on their burdens. Holding a sacred trust does not mean being endlessly accessible to all demands. Sound judgment is the key, knowing the difference between a sincere plea for help and manipulation disguised as need. You are not required to grant everyone access to the deep strength that has developed within you. You are required to exercise wisdom regarding where and how that strength is shared. Sometimes the most responsible action you can take is to decline what does not align with your true calling. My cherished child, I must prepare you for a different kind of challenge. The opposition you will encounter now is unlike anything you have known before. In earlier times, the aim was to break your spirit. Now that it is clear you cannot be broken, their approach has shifted. Their new strategy is to distract you, to pull your focus in countless directions. They wish to keep you so occupied with lesser matters that you never fully express the essence of who you have truly become. Watch for this pattern. Opportunities that appear good but feel unsettling. Connections that seem promising but drain your vitality. Endeavors that appear important but lead nowhere. Disagreements that seem worthy of engagement but consume your attention. All of these are designed to keep your inner strength tied up in matters that ultimately hold no true significance. Their objective is clear. If they cannot shatter your inner power, they will attempt to keep you from wielding it. If they keep you sufficiently sidetracked, you will never realize your full potential. A second tactic they will employ is to foster a sense of being alone. They will try to persuade you that no one truly comprehends your journey, that you are utterly isolated, and that your transformation has created an unbridgeable distance between you and others. There is a measure of truth in this, my beloved. Indeed, the profound shift within you has distanced you from who you once were, and from those who only recognize that prior expression of yourself. But the deception lies in making you believe this separation means enduring loneliness. Understand this. The renewal you have undergone is making you ready for bonds that reach far greater depths. You will find those who resonate with your spirit, who have also navigated their own intense experiences. With them, you can build something far beyond what was possible with those you have left behind. Their third tactic is to sow doubt about your own change. This is subtle, yet potent. They will try to persuade you that nothing has truly shifted, that you remain the same as you always were, and that the changes you perceive are mere illusions or exaggerations. They will attempt this by recalling your previous errors, by enlarging your present faults to appear more significant than they truly are, and by employing the words of those who remember your past self and fail to perceive the person you have become. Their goal is to make you revert to your old way of being. If they succeed, they neutralize the power you have developed. Do not fall for this, my child. The changes are real. The transformation has occurred. The person you embody today is profoundly distinct from the one you were before the refining fire of your path. Declare your Amen if you have faith. My beloved, you have passed through the white heat of the crucible, where every false layer was consumed until only your molten essence remained. This was a stripping away of the dross that once weighed upon your spirit and obscured your true nature. Now, as the liquid metal of your life begins to set in its final form, you possess a strength that no earthly hammer can shatter. You've made it through a deeply difficult season. I have seen your endurance, and your character has been proven. Because you didn't give up, your capacity has grown. The hardship you faced didn't break you. It built a resilience in you that has changed the trajectory of your life. You carry a new authority now. Today, I am asking you to take a practical step of faith by sowing a seed into my kingdom. Giving is a tangible way to align your resources with my kingdom and show you are ready to steward what comes next. When you choose generosity, you break the hold of fear and limitation, making room for my favor and provision to work in your life. The hardest part is behind you. The trial did its work. You are ready, clear-minded, and strong. Step forward into your purpose in the strength we have built together. My precious one, listen closely now. I am easing the burdens that have clouded your inner self. Even when you do not sense it, I am always near, making your path clearer for what lies ahead. A fresh beginning is unfolding for you, my child, full of new opportunities and bright with my steadfast attention. From this very instant, every movement you make is part of a larger design, guiding you toward deep calm and true contentment. I see the quiet longings of your inner being and the difficulties that have stood before you. But grasp this truth, my beloved. Your trials do not change who you truly are. The struggles you have faced cannot lessen the glow I have given you. When apprehension has gripped you and the burdens of your personal existence and global concerns have seemed immense, I am immediately beside you, offering solace and certainty. I perceive every quiet expression of sorrow you release, and I notice each tear that falls unseen. You may have questioned your own strength, my child, but I observed your inner resolve. I recognized a quiet, unwavering power within your being. I saw a heart seeking tranquility, and I offer that peace to you now. Though you thought I was far away, I was always present, observing your true nature, waiting for the right moment to reveal these truths to you. Now I long for you to feel my nearness, closer than your very breath, and to know that I can turn your sorrow into genuine joy. You kept seeking me in your pain, my cherished one. You worked hard while others found ease. You maintained hope when those around you seemed unburdened. You carried responsibilities that felt immensely heavy. I tell you now, a season of just reward is approaching. Through your hardships, you cultivated faith, thankfulness, and inner strength, holding on to them with deep belief. I saw every one of those endeavors. I will usher in a time of plenty, granting you gifts beyond your current thoughts. Where you once experienced only absence and delays, you will see significant advancement. In situations that once resulted in sadness, you will uncover outcomes exceeding your greatest hopes. My profound love for you, my beloved child, is unchanging. My attention does not shift with your passing emotions or temporary moods. Whether your heart is full of gladness or profound sadness, I stay close to you. In your hardest times, I have upheld you, showing you that you are not alone. Remember that I guard your dwelling, those you cherish, and all that matters to you. Even in rest, you are watched, and a calm presence keeps your home secure, offering constant safety. I understand everything. When chaos surrounds you, recall that I am working in ways you don't yet perceive. Each delay and each step backward can become a benefit for you in its own season. While the complete picture is not yet clear, eventually you will grasp how challenging changes and hard seasons contributed to a higher purpose. I am transforming your challenges into evidence of your spirit's power, and your letdowns into deeper faith in me. My aim is to remove your mental fog and lighten your anxieties. My constant nearness brings enduring peace to your heart. I formed you with purpose, my cherished one, giving you distinct gifts and qualities that I always value. You may have faced neglect, disloyalty, or things meant to lessen your inner light, but absolutely nothing can cut you off from my unwavering care. I pledge to remain close to you through all life's shifts. In happiness or sorrow, success or struggle, I am there with you. I hold you in ways you cannot fully grasp, for my love for you knows no end. Think, my child, of the many times you believed you could not manage the difficulties before you, yet you found a way through. You have seen impossible situations change entirely, and this was not by accident. It was the result of your steady will and your belief. Even when doubt filled your mind, you still reached for me, and that small bit of faith started profound shifts. By remaining firm in hard times, you saw obstacles disappear. Reflect on the countless moments I kept you from harm, lessened your pain, and silenced those who spoke against you. Your very existence proves my constant watch. I have sustained you through storms, and I will continue to provide my help. My care for your good never stops. I give you endless love, even if others declare your capabilities are finite, or that you have met your maximum. I oversee your unfolding future. I decide what paths open for you and what does not. I want you to keep progressing, asking for my direction so I can guide you to richer, more satisfying ways. When others expected you to fall, I saw your triumph. I have the power to conquer difficulties in unexpected ways. Believe I can do the same for you. You are profoundly significant to me, my beloved, and I will assist you through every challenge on your journey. I am here to restore your energy and calm your spirit when you are weary. I have placed kind people near you and those you love, bringing peace and comfort in hard moments. Though I govern all creation, I find joy in tending to those I cherish. I choose to be by your side, offering gentle support. Observe how I lead you toward greater safety. Feel your inner certainty grow as you understand I am with you, steady and true. I ask you, my beloved, to look up, embrace new hope, and find again the delight and wonder you may have lost. Release yesterday's hurts. Do not dwell on past grievances in your mind. Let go of the resentment that once held you. Allow these heavy burdens to disappear so you can advance freely. I am revealing a new outlook, rich with good prospects. When you release your unhappiness, you make room for calm. As you shed old complaints, your vision clears to see good things ahead. Even your hard times can teach you, bringing deeper wisdom and kindness. Your past does not define your present self. I have a special plan for you, one filled with happiness you haven't yet known. My child, I call you to place your full confidence in me and to journey through your days with my companionship. Together, we will bring to pass greater things than you have ever imagined. Let my counsel be your firm foundation, my beloved, especially when the thoughts of others who do not grasp your true spirit attempt to disrupt your inner quiet. Earthly connections may fade, and viewpoints frequently shift. Yet the truths I offer you stand unshaken. I am always the same, my precious one, never altering. My devotion to you knows no end, for I am present outside the bounds of all time. No matter where your path leads, my child, whether you are engaged in your daily tasks, resting within your dwelling, or seeking a quiet moment, understand that I am always with you. Should your spirit feel heavy, I stay near, providing peaceful direction and a sense of inner calm, assisting you in gaining clarity when your thoughts grow confused. If others attempt to diminish your spirit or bring forth disquieting ideas, do not permit their expressions to overshadow the certainties I reveal to you. Instead, direct your focus to the understanding I grant concerning your unique path and what is yet to unfold. I cherish you deeply, my beloved one, and confirm that you are highly regarded, not destined for sadness. When challenges arise, turn your heart to me. I have prepared a sanctuary of solace for you. Should disquieting influences seek to disturb your peace, remember the inner fortitude I have instilled in you, empowering you to face them with resolute intent, clear discernment, and an unyielding spirit. I stand ready to guard you. My desire is for tranquility, rather than anxiety, to guide your every instant. I comprehend your longing for accord within your dwelling. Your heart yearns for restoration, profound insight, and a deeper bond with those you cherish, and this very aspiration is mine as well. I, too, desire to witness your family draw nearer, with each person flourishing in their distinct way. Persist in your endeavors, my cherished child. Do not permit fleeting difficulties to overcome you. Even when it is not yet visible to you, I am at work in your midst, tenderly bridging divides, fostering greater insight, softening rigid viewpoints, and ushering in genuine revitalization. Entrust all your concerns to my keeping, my child, and trust that matters will unfold precisely as they ought. I am glad to extend my comfort to all who sincerely reach for it. I will remove disquieting presences from your dwelling and safeguard your little ones when they feel uncertain, steering them away from deceptive notions that could bring them unease. I will shield them from anyone who might exploit their innocent trust. Maintain your assurance, for I abide with you through every trial. No obstruction is too great for me to move. No sadness runs so profound that it cannot in time give way to gladness. As you reflect on the journey you have traveled, my precious child, you will discern numerous indications of my constant vigilance. Consider instances when chances emerged unexpectedly, following periods of patience. Recall those times when clarity arrived exactly when you needed it most. Bring to remembrance when a word of solace found you in your deepest despair, or when assistance materialized precisely as you felt prepared to surrender. These occurrences are not mere chance. They reveal the profound extent of my concern for you. I am steadfast and never abandon those I hold dear. Even when situations or the remarks of others led you to question your worth, I remained faithful. Hold this certainty close. Even on days you doubt your significance or if you merit kindness, I am ever present. Heed my message, my beloved one. The care I extend is not gained through your actions, but is freely given simply for your existence. From your very first moment, I enveloped you in limitless tenderness. My tenderness for you is so vast it surpasses complete comprehension, yet you can sense its closeness in meaningful ways each day. Release any sadness over previous deeds that weigh down your optimistic spirit. I have completely embraced your prior missteps, and now I extend to you a renewed beginning, unburdened by the weight of former faults. The essence of what I convey is that I offered assistance when you felt incapable of aiding yourself. There is no cause for self-reproach. Welcome the fresh course I lay out for you. Allow me to mend the wounds of your history and renew your understanding of your inherent value. You are profoundly esteemed by me. Life will present its trials, my child, but do not retreat from these demanding seasons. Through them, I assist you in gaining deeper inner fortitude. I turn even the most discouraging situations into opportunities for development, enabling you to become a clear example of lasting strength. Know that every trial you face serves a purpose. Each difficult experience imparts insight that fortifies your spirit and shapes the authentic individual you are intended to become. As you advance on your journey, trust that I stay by your side perpetually, offering unwavering assistance and reassuring messages. Do not allow transient difficulties to lessen your hope, for they are merely short phases that will lead you to deep comprehension. Consider times when hindrances seemed too vast to conquer, yet you discovered the inner might to prevail, and recognize that those very encounters have readied you for a future brimming with potential. Let the wisdom gained today guide you toward a more discerning tomorrow, where your struggles form the bedrock of your growth. Remember that you are never truly solitary when confronting life's demands, for my constant care envelops you. Welcome the chance to gain knowledge from every event, and allow that comprehension to strengthen you. Cling to the assurance that you are profoundly treasured, and that each hardship encountered is a component of a grander design, meant to draw you nearer to a life of peace, fulfillment, and true contentment. Let this profound insight direct every choice you make. And remember that the journey itself is an essential element of your internal advancement. Preserve your trust at all times. Even when circumstances appear designed to inflict injury, I can transform them into occasions for your individual development. By remaining authentic to yourself, my beloved child, you manifest a serene power that draws others. They may ponder how you maintain your composure and press onward, even when all around appears unstable. Your steadfastness serves as an undeniable testimony to genuine growth and enduring optimism. This truth persists forever. When others inquire about the source of your fortitude, explain that the comfort I extend is unfailing and dependable. Your authentic path can inspire others to alter their perspectives. I prompt you to cultivate sincere gratitude. A straightforward acknowledgement for each blessing, the air you breathe, the sustenance you receive, the dawn of a new day, moves your heart from apprehension to a peaceful awareness. This is not to suggest overlooking hardships. Rather, I implore you to articulate your challenges openly, trusting that the comfort I supply surpasses any issue. Remind those within your household that every positive aspect, well-being, prospects, and aid arrives as a freely presented favor. Guide them to uphold a humble disposition, so that conceit does not sow discord among them. Haughtiness merely obstructs the access to the support you all require. Remember, a humble spirit welcomes aid. Invite those close to your heart, my child, to share quiet times and open conversations around your table. During these shared moments, a calm atmosphere will settle in your dwelling, softening tensions. Mental fog will dissipate into sharp insight, and annoyance will lead to tranquil outcomes. Let every kind exchange strengthen your bonds, mending divisions and nurturing an environment where true respect thrives. When genuine understanding finds a place, harsh feelings fade. I am with you, my child, as you let go of old pains and discover calm from the shadows of yesterday's wounds. As you turn inward, no shadow can truly settle, and the trials of life will not obscure the light within you. Through your steady focus, past sorrows can be released, opening the way for new beginnings to unfold. Trust in this gentle movement, and allow a fresh energy to emerge. Comfort and clear direction surround you, filling your home. I recognize the sadness that arises when expectations remain unfulfilled. At times, my precious one, a person close to you might choose a different path or embrace ways that cause pain. Even with these challenges, hold your spirit firm in my unwavering peace. Cling to the clear reality that authentic assistance is perpetually at hand. Understand that my assistance is always accessible. I continually reach out to those who have wandered, offering a clear direction and renewed strength of spirit. I extend true concern to all who feel adrift, directing them toward a meaningful path. Each invitation I extend originates from my core, designed to alleviate heavy loads and affirm that help is always close. Rely on the power I offer to transform circumstances, while keeping in mind that every person travels their distinct life course. Continue in your inner reflections and hold on to positive expectation, my beloved. I remain close to those you hold dear, and I never remove my presence. Trust in the quiet acts of care and belief you offer, for they bring forth positive change over time. Let hopeful anticipation be your guide. I observe every small deed of goodwill, and in due course, they yield good results. Should conflicts arise within your dwelling, ensure they do not leave permanent scars. Let kind expressions and pardon ease disagreements. Even if you are wounded or dealt with unjustly, be the first to find shared understanding and repair what is fractured. Interact with others with candor and gentle consideration so that restoration may commence. Receive each instant with kindness, my cherished one. Your internal restoration begins when you allow yourself to accept true care. You have witnessed difficult relationships where surface pleasantness hides jealousy. Some people seem supportive yet harbor harmful aims. I am here to guard you from such deceptive influences. Remain alert to falsehood and depend on the safeguarding that arises from a genuine commitment to your well-being. Permit clear discernment to guide your every action. I will assist in seeing what lies beneath. If a connection repeatedly causes you discomfort, doubt, or sorrow, ask me for clarity. I can show you when it is right to establish distance for your own peace. Trust this insight to assist you in maintaining appropriate boundaries in all your connections. Let this understanding guide every decision you make regarding your connections with others. Recall, my child, that your value does not depend on everyone's acceptance. My assistance alone is ample, and it is everything you genuinely require to flourish. It is my purpose to guide the relationships in your experience, making sure you are among those who truly strengthen your spirit. Permit this reality to empower your advancement, depending on the connections meant for your benefit. I direct people into your life who share your values and bolster your journey. Be confident that I can change your companions when it is truly necessary. Taking away those who lessen your inner light creates room for more uplifting presences. Do not permit fear or distrust to govern you. Stay open to new, true connections, and understand that you will gain the insight to recognize loyal friends. I will direct you to people who encourage you and assist your progress. Continue to show kindness toward those who have caused you hurt, but avoid harmful connections. You can maintain kindness without permitting negative influences to interfere with your purpose. Allow this guidance to show you how to establish respectable and healthy boundaries. Trust the strength that resides within you, my beloved. This way of living helps you balance a kind heart with clear thinking. Through intentional choices guided by our connection, you can perceive yourself with honest understanding. Often, you fail to appreciate the value of the gifts you possess. While you may dwell on perceived imperfections, I discern the true potential and strength concealed beneath your external self. Embrace your unique identity and let your true self emerge. You may remember past challenges, yet I acknowledge your ability to surmount them. I wish for you to perceive the profound inner resolve that sustains you. It is a steady spirit that apprehension cannot overcome, a tranquil power that remains with you even during demanding times. Be aware that your determination exceeds any obstacle before you. Always rely on your consistent internal power. I encourage you to recognize the deep strength dwelling within you, my cherished child. This inner power is not overcome by fear, and it sustains you through every trial. Even when doubts arise, remember you possess a remarkable ability to face challenges. Your strength is steadfast and real, a constant presence in your daily struggles. Permit this internal power to guide you through every challenge you meet. Let go of what holds you to old mistakes or sorrows. Be open to new opportunities and fresh viewpoints. Believe that meaningful achievements can arise from your endeavors. When a feeling of defeat or tiredness weighs heavily on your spirit, reach out for aid. Allow your emotions to surface and speak of your troubles with full honesty. There is no need to hide your true sentiments. Receive every instant completely. True strength resides in the courage of openness. During your hardest moments, the help I provide becomes evident. I approach those who suffer and help lift up those weighed down by sorrow. When you feel overwhelmed and weary, an unwavering calm is present to help you regain your stability and fresh hope. Permit this gentle help to remind you of your resilient spirit. I invite you to express your true feelings freely, my beloved. Speak up when you face challenges, when your thoughts are unclear and your energy seems to wane. It is crucial to articulate your struggles without fear. By being honest about your hardships, you open the way for assistance and genuine understanding to enter your life. Permit your honest communication to be clear and resolute. Reach out for help when you need it. Through this action, you open a path for assistance to confirm that you are never alone. Your sincere words are always met with care, never with condemnation. I perceive your longing for a brighter future, filled with peace, meaning, and genuine connection. Even when you doubt if your dreams can be realized, hope remains. Place your confidence in expectation.
We run on viewer support only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.